Welcome to an episode of Planet Transit where we will talk about Skyline Honolulu and the planned extension into Waikiki. Even though it has been only a year since opening, it is clear that Hawaii's Skyline Light Metro system, especially once it opens to the airport and Civic Center, has the potential to relieve traffic, improve public transportation, and lessen carbon emissions in Hawaii. However, even after the full build-out, many prime destinations will be left out, especially beyond the planned terminus of Ala Moana. One such extension of the skyline that has been not talked about as much is the planned extension to Waikiki. Initially, during the planning of the skyline in the late 2000s, there were plans for 4 extensions of skyline outside of the initial 21 stations. One of these will go beyond the East Kapolei terminus into Kalaiola, one bypassing the airport through the Salt Lake region, and 2 beyond the planned Ala Moana terminus. One going to UH Manoa and this extension to Waikiki. The Waikiki extension, just like the entire planned skyline route, was designed around this time and would be designed into the original Environmental Impact Statement or EIS, so they couldn't be built easily without their own needs of approval. Disclaimer, these are my own ideas on what these extensions should be, so do not get mad about this not exactly matching the original EIS. We will talk about these extensions and more in the future, so please subscribe to Planet Transit. With Oahu having an average of 500,000 tourists coming per year, most of them often booking hotels in Waikiki, in addition to spending lots of time in Waikiki. Right now, the lack of rapid transit often makes tourists more incentivized to use rental cars to get everywhere, even if public transportation like buses can take you to the same places. With the plethora of hotels in Waikiki, there are also lots of workers that often drive or crowd the existing bus services that often get stuck in traffic. Let's solve the current problem that the skyline is not going to Ala Moana but instead to Civic Center. Let's extend it to Ala Moana.
It's gonna happen at some point, so why not here?
We start in Ala Moana, where the skyline's original terminus is. Whatever you see in the distance is a lie, and the Ala Moana Center was built right over the street. To solve this, make the target a target, or make Skyline 2 lines with an awful transfer in the mix. An awful transfer that even LA with their worst light rail system fixed with a price. Let's choose no transfers and swerve into a safeguarded side between 2 condos to continue on Kapiolani Boulevard to the Hawaii Convention Center station. The Hawaii Convention Center station will have 4 tracks with 2 side platforms and a large island platform. This is because this station is right before the split where the 2 extensions branch off. The orange line is the branch going to UH Manoa, which we will talk about in a future episode. This station will serve the Hawaii Convention Center. This is Hawaii's largest convention center that hosts lots of events, so having a stop, especially one that may be initially a transfer hub or 2 branch lines, would be beneficial here. We'll go into Waikiki by going on Kalakala Avenue. Next, we will swerve on Kuhio Avenue.
Convert some BRTs to light rail.
To add a station at Kalanimoku Street. This station would serve hotels such as the Halekoa Military Hotel, Hilton Hawaiian Village Resort, and even a future concert venue. We will travel down Kuhio Avenue to a station at Kanekapole Street. This will serve the nearby shopping centers such as the International Marketplace and the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. 2 very popular destinations for shopping in Waikiki that their foot traffic definitely deserves a stop. In addition to this, this will be one of 2 stations that will serve the popular Kuhio Beach Park. The hotels nearby are the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, Sheraton Waikiki, Outrigger Waikiki Beachcomber, Moana Surfliner, Halekulani, and the Hyatt Regency. In addition to this station will be near the Blue Note Music Venue, another concert venue. This will go all the way to the end of Kuhio Avenue, terminating at a station at Kapahulu Avenue. Just like most terminating stations, this will have an island platform. In the future, this could extend over the Honolulu Zoo to Koko Head, which we are going to talk about in a future episode. Kapahulu Avenue Station would serve the Honolulu Zoo, Waikiki Shell, Kapahulu area in the transit-oriented development project that will be part of the Blue Alawai project, which I see happening at the same time with this extension. This plan deviates from the original concept where only just one stop would be built between Kalaimoku Street at Liliuokalani Avenue, which is kind of bad because Liliuokalani Street is mostly in a residential part of Waikiki, further away from these destinations, thus attempting to serve the zoo in addition to two massive shopping centers, many hotels, and the very popular beach and the higher density residential area all at one Skyline station. Having separate stations near popular destinations like the zoo and the shopping centers will alleviate the potential crowding on one station. For the residential portions, it will be an easy walking distance from either Kapahulu Avenue or Kanekapole Street stations that provide better connectivity to their respective surrounding destinations. It would be like having these stations not built. Just imagine everybody wanting to go to Chinatown being forced to use the downtown station for Chinatown that also serves downtown. It may be close, but is it convenient for you to use the same station that serves Chinatown and downtown all at once? What are the times? Aloha Stadium to the zoo would be 12 miles for a trip time of 30 minutes, 24 miles per hour on average. How about the airport to Kalaimoku Street? For the length of 7 miles, it would be 25 minutes for an average of 16 miles per hour. How about downtown to the convention center? For 3 miles, it would be 5 minutes for an average of 36 miles per hour. What about East Kapolei to the zoo? For 22 miles, it would be 45 minutes for an average of 30 miles per hour. At this point, taking Skyline and driving are similar in terms of average trip time. This is due to a lack of express services and for every train to stop, even to these stations. There's an official way to fix it, but we should talk about it in a later episode. Thank you for watching my first episode of Planet Transit. In fact, the reason why I started up this channel and to talk about Skyline is because our system has lots of potential for revolutionizing transit in Hawaii and the mainland United States. And unfortunately, most content creators in the mainstream media have been giving it mostly negative bias and does not go deep into the system's future. Even the best still discuss it as a system that should have started construction other than Kapolei, even though it has been already chosen over a decade ago and is revitalizing the Ewa region that was not well off as today. And even Skyline's potential made the Ewa region and Honolulu benefit together with more affordable homes and sustainable development, rather than just these benefits only in Honolulu and its suburbs. That would just be terrible for a state suffering from an artificial housing and climate crisis. So next episode we'll discuss the Manoa extension, so stick around, like and subscribe. I would like to see you later for some more Planet Transit.